What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another Mega Man X Dive weekly update. I didn't do one last week, and I think the week before last. I kind of didn't have time between playing a lot of Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I think there wasn't very much going on last other week. I don't remember. I think I was just probably playing a lot of Legend Arceus. Anyway, so for this week in the global version, the half-year anniversary is coming up, and we're going to be getting free pulls, which is quite nice. Neverly Joy is pretty nice with giving us free pulls where they can. So let's take a look at it. This week in global version of Mega Man X is celebrating its half-year anniversary. It's been 6 months. The North American server went online in August 2021. What's more, European and LATAM servers are celebrating the 100th anniversary as well. To commemorate these milestones, development team prepared with something special for their players. So let's go on a little bit more, and in case you couldn't tell from this little banner right here, it's going to feature Harpuia. I believe his name is Sage Harpuia in the ZX series, alongside the Falcon Ballista, which I actually like the Falcon Ballista. It's a pretty good shotgun, but it's also modeled after Terra Condor from Star Force 2, I believe. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it's got to be Star Force 2 because that game was obnoxiously long, and I disliked the Terra Condor section. Anyway. As the game hits the second week of the Valentine event, the Harpuia capsule sneaks in it, bringing daily free 10 pulls. So over the course of a week, the second half of the Valentine's event, we're going to have access to daily 10 pulls, which is very, very nice. At the very worst, it will likely just be, patches for a good amount of us, or maybe we'll get something new. That's pretty good. Harpuia's attack skills are triple slash, and attack swings both sabers, and launch 3 energy waves, and sonic boom. A forward dash that damages all targets in its path. The weapon that comes with the capsule is the Falcon Ballista, a shotgun type weapon based on Terra Condor Zone from Star Force 2. Oh, well, I guess I could have just read that, but I was trying to remember off the top of my head where it comes. And something else we're getting are the S and A only capsules. We're not getting it for the 100th anniversary. We're just kind of getting it for the 6-month anniversary, and LATAM and EU are getting for the 100-day anniversary, I believe, or the 100-day anniversary. Celebrate the half-year anniversary, 100-day anniversary, respectively. Also, we're getting a special S and A capsule for a week. Players can pull 3 times this capsule free EM afterwards. Capsule will be activated with paid EM. It's a great opportunity to increase your character and weapon patch reserves, so seize this opportunity. Now, for those of you that are unaware, what this is going to allow is it's just going to be a capsule filled with A rank and S rank weapons and characters. So that means no B rank. So you won't be going 9 Bs, 1 A. Maybe it'll just go 10 As. So depending on the pool of this could be pretty good. A lot of people are like, this might be a good place for patches. If you want to do that. But we're also getting, a week's worth of pulls from this. So I think this will be pretty good for patches, as well as you don't have to spend EM on this. Depending on the pool, like I said, this could be pretty good, or depending on how developed your account is. Because the less S rank things you have, obviously the greater chances of you pulling something new, right? But the more S and A rank stuff that you have, the greater the chance of you pulling a duplicate. Okay, so I actually have this character on my account, so I've actually had experience playing with this character. And to be honest, I like Harpuia. I know a lot of people are saying that Harpuia is the worst character, but I don't know why they're saying Harpuia is the worst character. And to be quite honest, but that's neither here nor there. Triple slash, we went over that a little bit in the little overview, but launches a shockwave, but also swings the blades as a hitbox for both, which is quite nice. Now the thing with triple slash is that the way you use it, you're gonna have to hit the button multiple times. However, if you're just spamming the button, you might not like. If you're spamming the button, it doesn't seem very consistent with how you are pressing or how the shockwaves are coming out. But if you press the buttons like in a rhythmic fashion, maybe not rhythmic fashion, but like you time them, it'll come out much faster as opposed to you just like spamming the button, which is kind of interesting. So we have mobility, which uses prep time. Power increase reduces increased energy rate at the third wave. And complete penetration, which can go through obstacles and terrains, which is the one you would want to equip. We also have Sonic Boom performs a forward dash and damage all enemies along the path, and launch a massive energy wave downwards. You're invulnerable during the dash, which is really, really nice as well. Mobility, iframes, always good to have. So here we have Reverberation, increase the travel speed of the massive energy wave, and launch energy wave in the same direction as your charge, which is actually very, very cool. I think this would probably be the chip of choice for Reverberation. Increase the damage rate of the energy rate by 10%. And reduce the prep time by 20%. If you're going to use Harpuia in race mode, then you might want to use mobility. But if you're using it for like PvP, PvE, I think you want to go with Reverberation. I think. Weather control become accelerated after using skills. Increases the movement speed by up to 7%. Can be stacked up to 4 times. So you can get, roughly a 20% speed boost just by using skills. As you have 3 charges of your triple slash, and then you have your dash skill. You have Plasma Bit. When using Sonic Boom, you'll summon an enemy seeking Plasma Bit that will release lightning limit contact with the target when it attacks or is attacked for 6 seconds, dealing more damage to targets in range, which is pretty cool. Showtime, when you use Sonic Boom, you not suffer status effects during the dash, which is fantastic. Emerald Slash, after triple slash hits, a target reduces their attack by 12%. Can be stacked up to 3 times, or just under 13%. And Plasma Charge, extend the duration of the mobilization caused by Plasma Bit and extend the duration of weather control by 40%. Now this is actually very, very nice because I don't think it says it here, but if Plasma Bit actually stuns or immobilizes targets, which is very, very good, and this increases the duration of the immobilization alongside increasing duration of weather control, which is your speed buff by quite a bit. So over here we also have the DNA code. Let's take a look at it. Sonic Edge, when you equip 2 melee weapons at the same time, increase damage by 30%. And after using triple slash, reduce the preparation time for Sonic Boom by 2 seconds, which is amazing. You just do, if you're running double melee, you do 30% more damage on top of having just using triple slash and reducing the prep time for Sonic Boom by 2 seconds. Or I guess the cooldown, rather. EM Shield, when activating triple slash, you get a shield that negates 90% of attack damage, which is, again, that's fantastic because you have access to mitigation just from using the attack, and you have access to mitigation from connecting the attack. You can lower the attack of the target, which is pretty good as well. And then we have Reku. When activating Sonic Boom, can enhance damage with the effects, stacks, and duration equal to the movement speed you may have gotten from weather control. This will be not offset by interference status. So, to me, this last line right here says, hey, interference will not get rid of this. But, depending on how many stacks of speed you have from weather control, from your buffs, using your skills, you'll gain attack stacks for that as well. Now, the downside is, I assume it's the same. It's the same, potency. It doesn't say anything about the potency. It just says gain stacks and duration. So I'm going to assume that's the case. And based off of the wording of this, I'm also going to assume that works in tandem with this. So this increases the duration of weather control by 40%. So I'm going to assume what that means is that this also is going to have that same duration. It has, never mind, Kenny, it has to, because it says duration equal to that as well. Anyway, yeah, good. And then let's check the unique recombined DNA 5. An accelerated status increased damage deal by 8%, which again is very, very nice. On top of that, you also have melee amplification. I don't know if you have any PK in here. You don't have PK in here. Oh, but you know what you do have in here? You have Player Sentinel. Harpuia ain't exactly the most tanky, but with your Emerald Slash, the debuffs, shields, you might be able to make Harpuia a bit of an annoying thing to deal with, to be honest. That'd be pretty interesting, too. Oh, short range adaptability. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is really good, too. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I thought that was, the one that increases damage when you're in short range. Do you not have that? Melee short-range amplification. What would it be called? It doesn't matter because you can always like DNA reconnect and do it that way. I don't think I bought the. I did not. So over here in the card shop, the Harpuia card, reading stage 3 of Triple Slash, you'll also summon a plasma bit that will be released. They'll release lightning after making contact. Now this is interesting because I think this should stack with the inherent one, and which is nice. You also have slow resistance, which is, I feel like that goes well. But because the plasma bit inherently has like, you already have that inherently with plasma bit, so that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm a little bit silly, and I didn't realize that stage 3 of Triple Slash actually does not drop the plasma bit, so like Boom drops plasma bit. So now you have it on both your skills, which is very, very nice. And you can kind of CC, you can just control your opponent kind of to some extent, because you have a shield, you have some mitigation, you have iframes, so you can engage or disengage with it. So I think Harpuia is pretty decent. I don't think Harpuia is anything too crazy, but I do think that Harpuia is a pretty nice unit. Like I said, nothing too crazy, because I don't think it's bad by any means either. All right, and because I actually own this weapon on my account as well, I can take a look at the Falcon Ballista. Look at how cool this looks, just like Terra Condor. Anyway, so the Falcon Ballista here has a variety of nice things. First of all, it's a shotgun. So while it is a shotgun, these are considered machine guns for the purposes of this game. So machine gun amp will work with these as well. Anything that buffs machine gun damage affects it. So let's take a look at this. So we have crit increase, expand slot energy, increases the energy by 15%. So I think you have like 66 shots or something like that. Maybe it's 33, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Chain reaction, your shots can rebound once when hitting landscape. So if you're hitting your opponent in like a somewhat enclosed area, like you shoot past them, goes into the landscape, can ricochet back and hit them, which is quite nice. Defense increase, that's all right. Power increase, it's pretty good. And then penetration, can penetrate one additional target, which again, that's kind of all right. Hidden skills though, we have increased range by 50%. The angle of the shots is reduced, which actually is pretty key, because if the angle of the shots is reduced, what that also means is the shots will be more concentrated, so that means you have the potential to deal more damage if you're closer to the opposition. So this can translate into more damage, but it also translates into less damage, as if you're firing from further away, you're going to be less likely to hit a shot because the angle of the shot will be reduced. Out of control resistance, 50% chance to become immune to the effects of out of control. I don't think that's too ideal. I mean, if you're really worried about a very, very specific matchup, it might help. But then we also have homeopathy amplification, which again, damage amp, that's good. 50% or more HP, increased damage by 8%. Always nice to have. So, whichever one you can manage to roll, ideally it's the one you want. I think trajectory conversions would be pretty good, because you're going to want to be close range with this weapon anyway. But if you want to play from further away, range increase is also a nice option as well. Just so you don't have to worry about being at 50% or more HP with homeopathy amplification, unless you're using a character that can heal, like maybe Third Armor X, but Third Armor X just has Buster Mastery, so I think it'd be Busters. But anyway, let me know you guys' thoughts down below about Harpuia, about this this shotgun. Hopefully everyone's pulls go well, whether you're pulling for Harpuia, pulling on the S and A banners, all that stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Later.